What's up YouTube? In this episode I'm going to show you how to catch Zekrom on your Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire game. So Zekrom is a soaring Pokemon as they put it, so you'll need to fly on the back of Latias so you can get that through your Eon Flute. Now a couple of these soaring things are all different and they have a lot of many different requirements. I've been going through these as well. You actually see like a little star thing, as you could just a shining little star. Let's go back around and see that. So we could see that little shining star, and it will come up with a name of where you're actually going to, and that's where we actually want to go up here a little bit. These things can happen randomly, or because you've got certain members in your team. There's a lot of different requirements to them, but I'm going to go through as many Pokemon, hopefully, and all of them as I can. Okay, so we'll go down here. It's going to be Fabled Cave. Now, as soon as you enter the cave, it'll say your area is filled with electrifying pressure. That's how you know the Zekrom is there, because just give your game a quick save before you go in here, and it'll be another one of these little portal things. Make sure you've got a Pokemon with Sleep or Thunder Wave, just a Spore, Sleep Powder, Thunder Wave, Stun Spore, any of those sort of moves, or Body Slam. Okay, so I'm leading with Swampert. So Zekrom is at level 50, so he's quite a decent level. Now Swampert's pretty good because you can none of his electric attacks are going to affect you at all, which is nice. Now Zekrom comes with Slash. Trying to think what it's Dragon Breath, its signature move, and what's the other move that it has? I'm trying to think what this other move is. I don't really want to damage it too much, else I want to let's bring in Lugia, let's see if I can do some damage to him. I just want to see what other move it actually has. Okay, so it's got Dragon Breath. That could be annoying because it can paralyze you, so you might want to have a couple of full heals. I guess that's about all. There, I'm trying to think. So I need to just get him down to just a low health in the red, just like all the other ones. Okay, was that Zen Headbutt? Yeah, it was Zen Headbutt. Okay, I just wanted to try and get his damage down a little bit. So that's not going to do anything. I need to do a little bit more damage to him than that. Okay, so he's got his Dragon Breath again. Okay. That was a punishment, so I'm just trying to get his health down a little bit with my weaker moves. I don't really want to crit him. So he's got Fusion Bolt as well. That looks really awesome. Looks fucking amazing. Okay, that's going to completely destroy my Lugia. I wanted to swap out anyway, so that's fine. Now, okay, take down half his health. Let's bring in my Mighty Inner. So Crunch should do some decent damage. Zekrom is pretty bulky in his health as well, so he can take a reasonably hard hit as well. So this may actually take me out. Let's do some heavy damage at least. Cool, I live. Nice. Okay, so I'm able to crunch off here, and that's going to do some damage, hopefully getting it close to the red. Oh, a little bit more damage. I could do Fire Fang, but I could do that. Okay, he's going to use Fusion Bolt again. He only has a couple of them. His signature move only has a little bit of PP, so if you can stall that out, or have something like Swampert's really good, because you can't do anything to Swampert, really. Okay, a little tiny bit of damage. Let's swap in Kippers. Now, I can just hit him with any water move. Water moves are good at getting little bits of health off, like I showed you before with Lugia. I think I've got Dive on this thing because I was using it as a HM. Oh, I just used Surf because Dive will probably do a little bit of damage. That was perfect. Just gets it down a little pixel, so that's fine. That is good. You don't need. I mean, you can, if you want to try and get it down to the very last pixel, you can, but it gets very close if it's a critical hit, and you might KO it and rage. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to swap in my Pokemon to put it to sleep now, which is my Lilligant. This has been so handy getting past all these legendaries. Okay. So you don't need much requirements for this. The requirements for this one, I believe, is just beating the Elite Four, and then this randomly pops up. A lot of these little shining things just pop up randomly. Some of them pop up because you have certain Pokemon in your team. There are certain conditions, so if you are wondering what the conditions are for any of the legendaries, just check back on some of my videos. I've covered a couple already. Some don't need much, some just need you to beat the Elite Four and for them to appear. They're the easy ones. Others need you know, you need to catch two of the same a couple of the legendaries to get another one to appear, and so forth. It's actually chains, and once you get that Pokemon, you need to carry that Pokemon to get to the next one. So it's a couple like that as well. In some you need actual conditions as well. Okay, so this is a sleep. Now we're going to have to just make sure you have shitloads of Ultra Balls, because I think Zekrom was the hardest one for me to capture. This took me bloody ages to catch a Zekrom, actually. Okay, alright. So we're not going to catch that. And he's going to wake up and use Slash. So you want to have something to... I should highly suggest Swampert here, or even just Mega Swampert. Once you've taken its health down, just get your Mega Swampert and swap it out. It can take all the hits really easily. And that Fusion Bolt will be doing nothing, because it doesn't affect it. It's ground type. Okay, if you're wondering how to get any of the others, I've actually covered Lugia. I've done Rayquaza Deoxys already as well. I'm going to be covering the Reggies very soon as well. I've already done them. I just have to put them up. I will do Reshiram as well on the other version. I'll try and get to that one when I can, and Ho-Oh as well. I just want to do all the versions. I'll try and do both version exclusive. So if someone doesn't have the scammer, they can do it on the other one. It's pretty similar anyway. Okay, so we're not having any luck at the moment. This took me This took me a very long while to actually get this one. Okay, let's go again. I didn't even get any shakes out of this. A lot of the time it was breaking out the first go. And if you get really impatient, you can use your Master Ball as well. That's quite easy. Okay, no paralyzing there. Sleep Powder. Smeagol's pretty good as well if you have a Smeagol from your X and Y game, because you can just sketch Spore. That's quite good, and you could give it like Spore, Cosmic Power, Recover. That would be quite good as well. Those moves, and you can refresh as well for that Dragon Breath. So that would work pretty well at getting the Pokemon. And Smeagol has some decent speed as well, so you can outspeed him if you got it at quite a high level. You want to get it at a much higher level than these. Zekrom isn't too fast either, but he does do some powerful damage. Okay, let's give him another Ultra Ball here. Come on, you bastard. Capture! Okay, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen at all. He's still gonna be asleep. That's good. Man, these Pokemon don't sleep for very long, I noticed that too. It's only like 2 or 3 turns. Yeah, let's go for another Ultra Ball. You can use Pokeballs as well, or you can use any other balls. Like I just use Ultra Balls because I bought like a shitload of them and I just wanted to make use of them. If you need some extra money, just go through the Elite Four. Make sure you go back to your mum as well after you've beaten the Elite Four. You can grab the Amulet coin, that can double your money, so you can afford all these, buying all these Pokeball things and stuff like that. And then just go through Elite Four with that. Make sure your Pokemon is holding that. First Pokemon in your party is holding that, and they can double your money, anything, after each battle, or any sort of battles, which is good. Okay, oh, that was one shake. Yes, this is very, very long, but I'm going to actually fast forward this a bit so you can see how long it took me to get this. So finally, we capture Zekrom after all that. I sped that up. 4 times 4, so that took me a good half an hour of solid catching. But we finally got it. Man, that sped up music sounds crazy. Okay, so we got Zekrom. Registration complete. He was definitely the hardest one there. What am I going to call him? I can't be bothered calling him anyway. Anyway, guys, that's your little tutorial on how to get Zekrom. If you have any questions or queries, leave a comment below. I will get some more of them up later on today. Peace out.